Yes, good old TJ.
Konnichiwa, News Roger Boy INCOG. Baron Roger video. And today, guys, we're doing a video on Katarot's channel. I believe that's what his name is, but I will also be linking him in the description down below, and I'll also be tagging him in the video, so you guys know who he is. This video is called PSA: Why You Should Still Roll for SKADI. So obviously, you guys have been living underneath the rock. If you guys have not been on the channel like that, if you guys have not been checking out the streams, link in the description down below for the stream. You should see a card as well, top right hand corner. That is going to have the FGO streams playlist. But yeah, guys, if you guys have been noticing, because I've been playing for like, I think my total logs is like, it was 69, which is a freaking hilarious number. Now it's going to be 70 next time I do it. But so that's 2 months in like 9 days I've been playing, or 2 months in 10 days coming up now for my logins for FGO. So I've got Merlin, I've gotten Waiver, and now we're gonna work our way to go and get SKADI, which is gonna be next month, because this month is, no, this upcoming month is October. The next month, because October to November. So after, in 2 months. So after October, then November, also you probably getting SKADI. I think it's like supposed to estimate like November the 10th or something like that, around the area that NA's supposed to get the SKADI banner. And I believe that's the last time you can get her, or something like that, or something like that. But y'all was telling me that she's one of the best ones to roll for, as well as far as like one of the top supports for the NA FGO to get. So yeah, this is why I'm watching this video, because I want to get more informed on like the server and everything like that, and like what she's about and stuff like that. Because obviously this is actually worthy for me to watch, because this is a servant that I'm actually want to get. It's not like I'm just looking at a random servant like, oh, I'm not gonna get the servant, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to actually get SKADI, and I want to get her, and then I'll be able to have, like, you know, then try to get my plug suit to level 10. My plug suit's still on like level 5, everything like that. So I get these setups for these teams and everything, for like these certain boss fights and challenge quests, etc. Make it easier. So yeah, that's why we were watching this video today, guys. So like I say, before you can get to this, guys, let's subscribe on the video, bell notification message, click all, so we know if I to make future upload. Also, if you want to, guys, you want to support the channel more, you can hit the join button on the channel as well. Different tiers of different tiers on the join page. Yeah, so let's just get right into this, guys. Like I say, PSA: Why You Should Roll for SKADI. So let's get right into it. So play.
Hey guys, it's Kadroth. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about SKADI and kind of where the SKADI system is headed, as well as where JP might be going, and why you guys should still definitely pay attention to her and roll for her. Let's go.
So he's talking about for JP side, but
so to start out, SKADI is going to actually end up having a banner coming up this year on NA in November.
In November,
this
yeah.
should happen right around our Thanksgiving time. We'll see how the NA schedule shifts. Just keep your eye out.
Oh no, 13th, but yeah, around.
Honestly, don't write it off just yet. And that's kind of what I'm going to go through with you guys, the reasons not to. This is sort of going to be a replacement for the anniversary campaign she should have gotten, but didn't end up getting this year. When this happened on JP, a lot of people were wondering what happened to SKADI. She didn't show back up at anniversary the next year for her rerun. What happened is they kind of punted her until a download campaign. As you guys can see, we still have a Tale of Hope and Love, which is a very nice craft essence that you guys can try to roll for. It might not be the best circumstances for you guys to roll. This will be around the Space Ishtar banner as well, so some of you guys might not have too much left in the tank after that. Definitely don't.
Oh yeah, guys, we're talking about that Space Ishtar one.
And let me now explain why. So reason number one here is going to be SKADI's Primeval Rune. SKADI at this current point in time is one of the only people that tangibly buffs Quick. There are other people that can give a 50% steroid to Quick, including Shisho herself, as well as Atalanta's variants, but at the end of the day, SKADI ends up having a good kit for this. Not only does this facilitate looping, but the quick critical damage of this is just really nice and really usable for a lot of comps. Even if you guys don't see yourself farming with Quick too often, you're gonna get Quick units, and SKADI is going to be able to help them excel even in one-off or challenge type situations. And yes, I just said challenge, even though everyone memes about SKADI not having an NP. I myself have personally used SKADI's NP many a time, and we end up in scenarios where people don't necessarily have all the supports, which is going to lead me to reason number 2. Reason number
All right,
2
so I'm gonna
is
pause right here. So yeah, reason number 1, yeah. So yeah, I don't wait. People say that she's not viable in challenge or her MP isn't or whatever. Isn't her MP a good MP though? Don't it give you like certain like a lot of buffs and stuff like that, right? Like based off what I've seen, I use some of you guys' SKADI for support while I play. I'm just like, but yeah, her skill 1's freaking ridiculous for quick servants, and like you say, you get quick servers like a lot of quick servers like Dantes right here, or just any other quick servant. It just you just really buffed them on steroids with her primary rune. I think that's what it's called. But I mean, any buff is a welcome buff in my opinion, no matter if it's quick or what. You know what I'm saying? And then I think he's gonna talk about skill number 2, which is the defense down and the crit down or whatever it is, AOE effect for it. And I mean, that's a good one as well. I mean, all her skills are really good, honestly. Like, I don't see a bad skill on her. And you know, and if I can have her like in the back line or even the front line, and then I can swap in and out for her, Merlin and Waver, etc., whatever, to just keep constantly buffing my DPS or whatever. I mean, why not, right? You know what I'm saying? I just don't have a lot of quick servants, I don't think, at the moment. But if I was to get Okita like next year or something like that, I mean, that will be good to get her. Also, still we looking in the far future for Castoria. I see you. We gonna get you too. All right, so I just wanted to say it real quick. All right, so get right into it. So play.
Going to be Allfather's Wisdom, as well as her second skill, the 30% defense down. SKADI, if for no
defense
other
down,
reason, is a good pull for you guys because she has 50% charge. If you guys don't have a devoted support in your Chaldea, if you don't have a Waver yet, if you don't have Merlin, SKADI is still going to be a really useful tool for you. You guys can even forget about the fact that she buffs quick for a minute, because the third skill having 50% charge is really nice. I don't necessarily like the fact that it's a block 50 charge. It's only 50% and cannot be broken up. Actually, one of the downsides to SKADI right now, but we'll talk about that in a second as well. The fact that she has it, as well as that defense down and crit chance down for enemies, is really good still for facilitating you guys to charge to an NP and hit a target hard. So for no other reason than that, SKADI would be worth pulling for you guys. Again, to talk about that charge scenario.
So I'm gonna pause right here, just like something that just came to mind too again. So basically, you can literally just like set them up, like you have double SKADI setup or whatever the case is. You can literally like really put their defense down incredibly, like a lot. You already have the crit from the quick cards, or from buffing up the crit for, the quick card from like whatever server you use. Like he's using Dantes here, for example, and you literally just NP, and then it's just gonna literally just break them easy, because you literally send them up for failure, the enemy, and just making their defense like they're trash, and then you just, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and just make them even stronger. Like, you know what I'm saying, just simple, easy light work. Like you just like you loosen them up, and you just let your servant come through with the quick card, the quick MP or whatever the case may be, and just let them run rapid. Simple. All right, so play.
One of the deficiencies right now of the quick system. We definitely want to see more options alongside SKADI for the quick system. I've had a lot of people say, well, CAD, could they buff SKADI? They certainly could in the future, but I think what they'll end up doing, and what they've kind of shown over time as a pattern, is they'll release another support. Why? It makes them more money, and it also gives the system itself more options to work with. It allows people to find different supports. The big problems with the SKADI system right now overall is just the fact
I'm gonna pause right here. Editor's note: accessibility to support guides will change after update to enable 3 support lists for normal and event quests per unit as of JP's NA tip TBD. Oh, is that the filter where it says the event bonus filter? Is that what he's talking about? Right? Accessibility to SKADI will change after updates enable 3 support units for normal and event. Yeah, I think that is it. The event bonus thing we got now, because they put that into the game just now, like a little while ago. I think that's what he's talking about. That event bonus filter when you do any type of event. I think that's what he's talking about. All right, so play.
Relegated to double SKADI. That means having your own SKADI and finding another on support, which on JP is getting harder and harder to do. But JP did recently add people like Oberon, which can give 70% charge and can function with SKADI. So already people haven't really caught on to that yet, but it has tipped the scales a little bit more in favor of Quick by giving it yet another option that can be used. We're no longer just restricted to Waver and Reigns. We also have somebody that can give even more charge, which helps out Quick because Quick naturally refunds less than Arts does. The Quick system is designed to get back to 50% and be charged with SKADI's 50% here, and that's sort of where this comes into play. But occasionally you do have some Quick units like Achilles whose natural refund is just less than that. And so they end up needing a little bit more charge to pick them up, and that's where someone like an Oberon or even a Waver as a plug suit option can certainly help the system out. What Quick overall needs though as a system is it needs to start heading towards that 6 CE perfect efficiency loadouts that you guys see Arts and Buster capable of doing now. And that's where I think Quick will eventually get headed. So before everyone writes Quick off, understand you're building for the future with Quick where it will eventually get buffed and brought up to speed with the other card types. Who knows how long it will be? Who knows how they will do it? None of us know. But we can at least rest assured that they will do something about Quick and try to fix that system because they don't want people skipping units. They don't want to restrict themselves to only being able to design units as Arts and Buster in the future if they want.
Which makes sense. They wanted to expand to use everything
about it. Reason number 3 is going to now end up being Christmas. Christmas this year, which will happen very quickly after that SKADI banner. It should start late November for us, will actually incentivize a lot of Quick options. Because the drop CE here at MLB is 50% starting charge, Quick performance by 10%, and NP gen by 10%. It's really made to help Quick loopers. It's also all attack scaling, so it's not a bad CE in and of its own right to level and to use on a day-to-day basis. But this is where I'm going to say this. Again, if you guys don't have SKADI, you'll be shutting down a lot of those options for you, and some of them are the really nice universal options with Lancelot and Dantes. There's still going to be people like Atalanta, like Parvati that can certainly be used in the event, so pay close attention to that. You don't want to be stuck holding the bag.
Use a support Dantes if I had SKADI.
Going to be doing it, and that's going to be a thing that will happen a lot at Christmas here. Christmas is going to be our first lotto that really we start to see 6 CE become way more approachable for way more accounts. It's always been something that we could do pretty much going back a year or two. It has definitely been RNG at times. It has definitely been whaley at times. But now with Christmas, we're starting to see more free-to-play and cheap-to-play accounts able to do 6 CE, and we're going to see it prolifically after the release of Castoria next year. But this is where I'm going to say again, having SKADI is really going to help you guys out. Pushing yourself towards that alongside all the other reasons is going to be a really good reason to pick her up. It's going to get the ball rolling, it's going to give you another support option, and it's just going to really be a nice thing for this event. So I highly recommend looking at their banner and not writing SKADI off for the future because they will eventually adjust how that Quick system works, and SKADI should fit right in regardless of what they do. Now the last reason I'm going to say is remember, Quick isn't dead completely on JP. There's still actual times that you guys are really going to want to use Quick. One of the better comps that we see running in a lot of cases is actually a Doman crit comp. And a lot about how this works is the crit damage and attack damage happening for evil and chaotic alignments. So a lot of what we see is double Doman comps there because he himself is chaotic evil. This can actually really work for you guys in the future, and having SKADI could certainly help make this even more insane. So it's one of the things I'm going to tell you. There's still going to be units like Doman, like Kama, that are going to function.
Those two servers Servants, the Avenger, and Alter Ego look cool.
Well, will be another one. Even Voyager at times. Even Dantes, even Lancelot. So Quick is not dead, and it's still going to be a useful tool for a lot of accounts. The Quick system overall doesn't have that high of a cost to build compared to Arts and Buster, where you need a whole lot of pieces to it. A lot of Quick systems just revolve around having your own SKADI and then having a potentially good Quick nuker there to work out for you, or looper. You maybe will want something like a K-scope and maybe another support, but
Yeah,
no
that's what I was saying,
different really than a
earlier.
lot of the other systems end up requiring. And then the other systems still end up having some neutral options that will work for a lot of stuff, but ultimately at the end of the day, they can be hard to get and hard to build as well. So you might want to play to the strengths of your account. If your account ends up having a lot of those really good Quick units, SKADI will definitely help it out in the future. Building all three card types is generally a good idea in case the Lightworks does something to try and counter one of the card types in challenge or story content going forward. So I highly recommend having a robust, widely applicable account that can counteract any sort of thing that the Lightworks throws at you. It's always been a good idea to build that way, and this is being shown even more now in the future. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my analysis there. I didn't want to make it sound like SKADI is too OP or anything like that. I just wanted to make sure that I got the record out there of saying she's not dead. She is still very useful and very usable now, even on JP.
All right, so we're going to end off right there, guys. He's just like wrapping up his video and everything like that. But he said he didn't want to like have SKADI to talk about. He didn't want her to sound OP or anything like that. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I would rather build for the future, obviously. So with having Merlin and having Waver already, and he said if you don't have those, but I have those, but obviously I want to add on to get a SKADI and then to get Castoria later on next year. You know what I'm saying? I want to cover all my bases, you know. So I mean, it'll just make more sense that way. But yeah, PSA: why you should still roll for SKADI on Cattle Road's channel. I say link will be right down below, and I will also tag him in the video as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like, subscribe on the video, but notification bell, subscribe all, so know time make future upload, guys. Yeah, hit the join button. You want to hit the join button, guys. Yeah, boy, INCOG out. Here.